Watch. Can Zamja help you, person? How you expect Zamja teach you anything? You got all of Zamja's cooking mojo and still you crave more. Zamja can't help. Fat person needs to go to Gadgetson. You find a little goblin named Dirge there. He help you, fatty. When you become big cook on the block, you come back and teach Zamja, okay? Now go!
I got the best deals anywhere.
We may have been suffering a drought, but there's no shortage of meat. Care to browse my...
Tui, what? I'll have you know that leather is surprisingly high in protein and low in carbohydrates. I got what you need. Ever heard of a clamlet? Of course you haven't. It's my latest and greatest culinary masterpiece. Oh, adventurer, just thinking about a clamlet makes my mouth water. Unfortunately, I'm all out of supplies to make any. How about I make you a deal? You gather the supplies I need to make a clamlet, and I'll teach you the finer points of exotic cuisine, and I'll even throw in a couple of clamlets to boot. Deal? Here's what I need. Be good.
What's up?
The scarabs of Tanaris have very hard shells, hard enough to use as a building material for lots of things. So many things! In fact, those shells are so useful. The scarabs were hunted all to near extinction. I know where there are more scarabs, and if you promise to bring me their shells, then I'll tell you where they are. Promise? Okay, the scarabs have a colony in Zul'Farrak. I guess the trolls don't hunt them for their shells, but you can go to Zul'Farrak and get me uncracked shells.
Glad I could help! We've got a position open for a temporary junior-grade surveyor in the Gadgets and Water Company if you're interested. With the nomads seizing all our wells, we need to exploit more free sources of water. There is water to be had in the desert, but only to those smart enough to survey them first. Take this dowsing widget and tap a sample of the water by the pool near Sansara Watch. It's right inside of the trolls around there. Bring the tapped widget back to me when you're done. Hurry back!
I am listening.
Split in two to form the one. The twin blades are bound to Zul'Farrak. Zul'Thrazeh reborn when the twins are found.
Goodbye. Hello.
The Sand Fury trolls of Zul'Farrak make a tempering agent from sandstones, and I can use that to temper the goods I craft. Yes, I can. It is highly prized by connoisseurs, so if you bring me a good supply of the temper, then I'll reward you well. Zul'Farrak is northwest of Gadgetson. Good luck.
Talk to me! Living out here in the desert is rough. I get so thirsty standing outside in this heat. Well, now that you mention it, yeah, I did see something I thought was a little strange yesterday afternoon. I was running past some old troll ruins southeast of here. Well, I wasn't really running, more like hopping. The sand's so hot. Anyway, so I was hopping past the ruins when I noticed a camp set up there. Seems like a funny place to set up camp. If you ask me, I would have poked around a little more, but one of those crazy big vultures chased me off.
I've got an idea, see? I've heard of some strange creatures called dew collectors that live to the southwest, and that they are able to store water in special glands. I think that if I could get one of these glands, I could create a drink that would quench my terrible thirst. Do you think you could help me, adventurer? Look for the cactus garden, adventurer. That's where you'll find the dew collectors.
Yo!
You there? It's time for you to be a big helper to the Gadgetson Water Company. The Waste Wander nomads out in the Tanaris Desert have seized almost all the water wells. Without access to them, our water supply will dry up in no time. If you want to get in our good graces, then you'll help us bring justice to those nomads. Head east of here and bring down 10 Waste Wander bandits and thieves, then report back to me on the double. Justice waits for no man. Goblin, bah, just get on it.
Keep it real. Greetings, adventurer. The name's Luglunket, and we've got an important job for you if you're up for it. Huzzah! Nothing would please me more as a seasoned spigot operator to take any Waste Wander water pouches you might find out in the desert. That's our water anyway. The nomads have just stolen it is all. The Gadgetson Water Company will offer you an official care package for every 5 you turn in. Most importantly, though, you're helping Gadgetson help itself.
Not enough rage.
what's this? You were ambushed by some sort of bad mojo creepy crawly? Oh, this does not bode well for the Gadgets and Water Company. No, indeed. I guess I should have told you about the reports coming in on some crazy bug creatures that appear to be sucking up all the water in the desert. At first, I thought it was just a crock. We have enough trouble with the nomads as is. I thought it was just more of their shenanigans. Well, now we know at least.
All right now, these reports about the bugs. What we know is that they are draining the water pools that used to be where the noxious lair is. What we don't know is, well, everything else. Let's figure out who our enemy is first. I want you to head into the noxious lair and get some parts off of those critters. Get 5 from the centaur there and bring them to Alchemist Peslazug for him to dink with. With him on the case, we'll figure out what they are.
I need to get closer.
What's up? Be good.
Ah, Andre's head. So I guess he'll make his trial after all. Much appreciated, adventurer. Now, if you'll just sign here, I can issue you payment for services rendered. Don't worry about the small print. It's harmless and I don't think there's a magnifying glass small enough to read it anyway. They want the impossible from me. The Steamweedle Cartel wants me to teach the South Sea pirates a lesson. The problem is that I can't be in two places at once. I need to stay here to keep the peace. Of late, the pirates have been disregarding the protection money that the cartel regularly forks over. So, I'd like to temporarily deputize you to go down there and show them what for. You'll find them at Lost Rigger Cove, which is not too far to the south. Thanks, adventurer. I'll owe you one.
I owe Sea Wolf McKinley and Booty Bay some rum to settle a bet, but I'm all out of rum. Captain Cuergo stole my last shipment, and he has it stowed in that walled pirate town to the south. If you can find my shipment of rum and return it to me, then I can prove to McKinley that Kalimdor's booze beats the dirt out of Booty Bay.
Although my little brother Ribley has been worthless his whole life, I think, finally, he has some value, but we might need your help to capitalize on Ribley's newfound worth. My sister Yuka has been looking for him for weeks and tracked him to the burning steps. She sent word to me, asking for some hired hands. So what do you say? Want to help? If so, then speak with my sister. You'll find her holed up in Flame Crest, a cave northwest of Dreadmaul Rock. You're the help the cartel sent, I suppose you'll do. Listen carefully, adventurer. As you know, I am a procurer of fashionable apparel for the elite of Azerothian society. Kings and queens, war chiefs, and, well, whatever the Horde calls their queens, all wear what I choose is in style. And they pay through the nose for it, which is the best part. So here's what's going to happen. You head down to Lost Rigger Cove and acquire a lot of pirate hats by whatever means. Do you think you can handle that?
Hey there. See ya later. Okie dokie.
Time is money, friend!
Excellent! The more water pouches we're able to reclaim, the further away from disaster we'll all be. Keep 'em coming, and I will be sure to reward you for every 5 water pouches you bring me.
Time is money, friend. Now, that's what I call efficiency. You've helped thin out the Nomads' numbers enough now that we can start to think about how we can win back those water wells. The Gadgetson Water Company thanks you for your help, but we're far from done in dealing with those foul Nomads. Listen close. Here's what we need next. We need you to take on the stronger ranks of the Wastewander Nomads now. You've done a good job thus far, but if we are to take back those water wells, then it only makes sense to do it against as few Nomads as possible. This time around, we need you to take down their rogues, assassins, and shadow mages. You'll find them east and southeast of here. I'm not going to lie to you. They're a nasty lot. Do this for us, though, and we'll be on our way to taking back what is rightfully ours. Keep it real.
Finally, justice is served. You have struck a mighty blow against these vile Nomads. With Scorpid Sting's demise, this might be just the thing to finally push those squatters off of Gadgetson's water wells. By the authority of the Gadgetson Water Company, I gladly award you with this bounty. You've done a great service for us all. Sergeant Bly stole from me. He said he'd only borrow it, but he stole my cherished Divinomatic rod. Without that rod, how will I know where to dig new water holes? Find Bly and bring me my rod. I heard he led his band of ill-reputed adventurers to go treasure hunting in Zul'Farrak to the west. I bet you'll find him there. Let's hope the trolls took care of him, because if you have to fight him for the rod, then you're in for a serious fight.
Hurry back! Hey, how you doing?
Top-notch work, adventurer. Top-notch. You've thinned down the nomad population to a point where we can actually take the fight to them. If you haven't already, talk to Spigot operator Luglunket here. He gives a bounty on any of the Waste Wander water pouches you may have run across while bringing those nomads to justice.
Adventurer, you are the man. I'm sure that the cartel will ease up on me now that you've dealt with those South Sea scum. Let's see, what can I give you as a reward? How about a little coin and you choose from one of these for your trouble? Have a good one.
How are you? Great. Thanks for the shipment. Now McKinley and I can finally settle our wager. Thanks again for your help, adventurer. Here's a bottle of Steam Weedle bilge rum. Take it to McKinley and he can finally put to rest his crazy beliefs about Booty Bay booze.
What's up? Oh, you're a darling, even if it did take you longer than I am accustomed to. This shipment should make me quite a bit of money once I've cleaned and personalized these hats. And seeing as I'm always willing to reward work that's well done, here's a little something for you. I suggest that you spend some of it on a bath, sweetie.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Adventurer, I'm a scientist, but also a treasure hunter at heart. Long ago, when trolls used to occupy this land, they created large amounts of ornaments modeled after Gazrilla, a hydra they worshipped as a deity. These ornaments are carved out of an element that I call Gazridian, after the hydra god. I did find some myself, but I'd like to have some more to study. Maybe you can find some. I even invented a detector that makes finding the Gazridian a snap. Just put it on, and the search begins.
Talk to me! Glad I could help! Oh, wonderful. Give it here. Let me drink it.
Black! This stuff tastes terrible. So much for that idea. Wait, what's that? Oh, I know. You think I shouldn't give up on this stuff. Well, okay then. I have an idea. Brilliant. Take this dew to my friend Sprinkle. She's an excellent chef. Tell her what we're up to here, and that we want to make it go down a little easier. I mean, if it's going to taste that bad, it at least should have some kick to it. And I'm just not feeling it.
Well, spit it out!
Marin's a good guy, don't get me wrong. Just a little eccentric, I'd say. And of course, he needs my help yet again. When I was a kid, my sister used to do all the cooking. It was horrible. I could barely stomach some of her concoctions until I found what I like to call my secret ingredient. Add it to anything and wow, it tastes great. What is it, you ask? It's a mushroom called the violet tragon. If you want me to help you turn this horrid-tasting brew into something edible, head to the hinterlands and look for a small lake there. Oh, and remember, the violet tragon can only be found underwater.
In need of some alchemy supplies, are we? Or do you have other business with me?
Good work! I'll start my analysis on these now. I can tell you right from the start, though. These are nothing like any insect form I have ever seen. It's almost as if these bugs are being controlled by an outside force or something. You need to go talk to Fizzledowser right away. Apparently there is an emergency that he needs your help with on the double. I'm not sure, but I think it involves more of the bugs in the Tanaris Desert. Oh, this is just terrible. I sent out my top assistant, Junior Surveyor Scrimshank, into the desert southeast of here. That's an area we call the Gaping Chasm. Well, he's gone missing, and his last report had more of those weird bugs where he was. Could it be that they've infested 2 major regions of the desert now? I need you to head into the Gaping Chasm and look for Scrimshank, please. That, or at least find his surveying equipment. I fear that may be all that is left of the poor sod.
Just recently, a large bank of nomadic ogres arrived in Tanaris. South of here, they have taken over a large area of the desert and formed a compound. Several smaller bands are currently wandering the desert, some of which have invaded the old troll ruins. The Dunamal compound must be destroyed. We cannot allow these ogres to build up a force. The leader of this band is named Gormaruk the Ravager. I believe that putting an end to his leadership will be the beginning of the end for the ogres.
Talk to me! Ah, a visitor. Must be an adventurer. We don't get many tourists down this way. Grab a chair and a drink, make yourself comfortable. Say, you look like you have some meat on your bones. You thinking about competing in the cage matches? Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good. We may have been suffering a drought, but there's no shortage of meat. Care to browse my goods? Have a good one.
I'm so glad you were able to do this for me, adventurer. Thanks for your help. Goodbye for now.
Yo!
He was a good goblin, young Scrimshank. Let's hope that his demise was not in vain by what he was able to record with his surveying equipment. It seems as though we have quite the situation on our hands here with these bugs. They're way too cunning for their own good, and the research we've done so far is shaping up to indicate that they might even be under the controlling influence of a third party. If this is the case, then it bodes ill for not only Gadgetsan, but the whole desert. I'm going to spend some time taking a look at Scrimshank's surveying gear, as well as putting his personal effects in order. I get the sneaking feeling behind my ears that this isn't the last loss we'll be facing against these bugs. I'd like for you to check in with Alchemist Pestlezug to see if he has had a chance to process the insect parts we sent him. If they're ready, bring them to me.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, I have the results right here. They are unsettling, to say the least. Our initial suspicion that the bugs are being controlled by an outside force, we believe, is correct. If this is the case, then we are dealing with not only a very powerful unknown force, but also a malignant one. These bugs have been changed to be pure ravagers. I've never seen anything quite like it. Senior Surveyor Fizzledowser needs to see this report immediately. Actually, everyone who can read needs to see this report. We are facing a grave and serious threat to not only Tanaris and Gadgetsan, but if left unchecked, the entirety of southern Kalimdor. Heck, even quite possible the whole of Azeroth. This thing has given no indication it will subside. Have Fizzledowser make a duplicate of the report for you to distribute freely to your allegiance. Everyone must know about this threat.
Keep it real.
Time is money, friend!
Thank you for delivering the report, Junior Surveyor Adventurer. Here is your pay for your diligent service to the Gadgetsan Water Company. While I am usually not thrilled about handing out our valuable information carte blanche to those who would otherwise pay good coin for it, I have known Pestlezug for a number of years now. If he recommends letting everyone know about it, then so be it. Give me a moment and I'll make you a copy. Here's your report. I urge you to take it to someone who might have working knowledge in this kind of thing. I know this troll scholar named Zilzibin Drumlore. He spent a lot of time studying life forms that are unique to the ecology of Azeroth. He's a historian to boot. If you want someone to help figure out what exactly this threat is and how to stop it, give this report to him. We're going to need all the help we can get. Zil lives in a house on the second tier of the Drag in Orgrimmar.
These are dangerous times, person. An ancient evil is rising, and it cares not if you're Horde or Alliance.
This report. I've dealt with these beasts before. Fizzledowser was wise to send this, and you to me. These creatures will consume the Tanaris Desert rapidly. They are nothing short of one of the greatest menaces we all will ever face. Familiarize yourself with this name, adventurer. Silithid. The insects mentioned here are the Silithid, and they are the tools of one of the greatest threats that both the Horde and Alliance face. If only we were smart enough to see that before.
Later.
It would seem that the Silithid's intent, nay reason for being, is to devour everything in their path that is not of their ecology. Their focus is singular, and it is for this reason they are a grave threat to all life on Azeroth. What we've seen to date is but the first stages. I suspect that their strength comes from deeper in Kalimdor, Ungoro Crater. Go to Gadgetson in the Tanaris Desert and speak to alchemist Pestlazug. Tell him of my theory. He will surely aid us in fighting the Silithid.
Sug. Feralas is an ideal location for an accomplished adventurer to prove himself. A tribe of ogres called the Gorduni are the dominant military force there, and their numbers are growing. They must be stopped before they threaten our presence in Feralas. A warrior I know of named Rock Orhan resides at Camp Mojach in Feralas. Go to her. She will tell you more of the situation when you arrive. Betraying, thieving woman. That's what I call her. That's all she'll ever be. I may have made a grave mistake, adventurer. I trusted a blood elf. What's worse, I trusted a woman. She claimed Azshara would hold great riches, powerful items. I simply send some warriors with her to protect her, and I would be rewarded. Well, look who's the fool. She's killed them all. I want vengeance, adventurer, but I can't afford to send anyone else. Find Agator at Valormok, north of the Haldar encampment. He'll tell you more. Look, are you here for training, or are you just here to waste a warrior's time? In the Blasted Lands, there is a troubled spirit who was once a great hero of the Horde. A warrior's honor does not die with the body, and it would serve you well to speak with him. Greetings, adventurer. Those sentinels over there have allowed me to share their camp as long as I promise no trouble will follow. I am sure you can appreciate the need for diplomacy while here, yes? I am here investigating disturbances to the land, and since it aids their cause also, they have agreed that my presence here could only aid the tenuous alliance between all of Azeroth's races. If you wish to aid me, then I would appreciate it. But regardless, please try not to cause any trouble. Long ago, the Highborne were some of the most powerful students of the arcane the Night Elves ever produced. The corruption that comes along with such studies caused much harm to Night Elf society, and greatly affected all of Azeroth. As I'm sure you well know, I promised the Sentinels that I would release the spirits from their mortal bonds as I find them. If you would do the same, then I am sure I can reward you some. The spirits haunt the Shadowsong Shrine to the northeast of here. The Satyr, a disfigured evil aspect of the Night Elves, now infect the sacred lands once traveled by Cenarius. I cannot speak for the Night Elves when it comes to all the atrocities those demonic creatures have committed, but I have sworn an oath to the Earth Mother to aid the elves in ridding the land of such a nuisance. I am sure you would prove yourself if you aided me in purging them. Northeast of here you can find the Haldar clan. Return to me after you've tested yourself against their power.
enough. Can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Too far away. Isn't yet. I'm out of range. I can't. Need. Ability isn't ready yet. I don't have a target. Ability isn't ready yet. That ability I can't do that. Yet.
The days we've spent here in Azshara are not among our best and most glorious, but we are still young and blood still courses through our veins. We shall find victory here. It is only a matter of time.
We've sent everything we had at her and her workers, but they are strong in battle. None have bothered to return. I'm assuming some have died, but I'm sure others simply ran. Cowards! But now that reinforcements have arrived, perhaps there's still something we can do. Perhaps we can still punish her for lying and betraying Belgrum. What do you say, are you in?
I thought as much. We start our crusade against her workers along the southern bluffs on the northern peninsula of Azshara. Kill them with bloody rage. Let them know they've betrayed the wrong allies. Do not concern yourself with her yet. She spends most of her time with her bodyguards searching Azshara. It would be prudent after you've slain her workers to find her personal camp. Scouting out where we can attack her would be wise. Perhaps there is something there we can use to provoke her. Go with honor.
I'm not here because of honor, adventurer. I'm here because of one orc's pride. If I had not rejected Belgrum's offers, then I'm sure I'd still be in Orgrimmar taking care of real business. His desire for women is not unknown to many of the female warriors in Durotar, but that doesn't stop him from being his charming self. He's lucky he didn't pursue his desire for me much longer, though. He'd be short more than just the digits on his hands. I admit, adventurer, I've made the most of my situation in Azshara. Belgrum's punishment has had its share of benefits. Before I left, I did some research, and you would be surprised how many valuable items are lying around. I'll tell you more about my deals, and even give you a cut of the profits, if you help me gather some of them. There are tablets throughout the ruins of Eldarath to the east that I need. All 4 are named after highborne wizards. Get them for me, and we'll talk some more.
Where would you like to fly to? Greetings, traveler. Well done, adventurer. Thank you for your help. The spirits are at peace, and the threats that their desire for the arcane draw have been lessened. I am sure that both sides of the conflict that ravishes Azeroth will see you are above such things. Well done, adventurer. I see you're not only skilled but cunning. To defeat such creatures is a testament to your loyalty to the tenets of the Earth Mother, even if you do not recognize her as your own deity. She is in all things on this planet and beyond. Her eyes, one dark and one light, travel across the skies, always gazing down upon us. Please, take this small amount of coin in appreciation for what you have done.
I need to get closer. Need rage. Not ready yet.
strength and honor. Fight well, friend.
Perfect, adventurer, and in good condition also. These should get us a good price from all the parties concerned. Let's not dawdle around here any longer than we have to. We have some money to make. The first tablet goes to a Tauren female, one called Magatha. She is among the elders in Thunderbluff, and is one of the proponents of the alliance between the Tauren and the Forsaken. She, more than anyone among the elders, feels the Tauren and their ways can help the Forsaken find a path back to being human. Bring her the tablet of Beth Amara. The tablet may be the link she needs in finding a way to help the Forsaken, or so she claims. I have a fence in Orgrimmar. He resides in the Drag. He's difficult to nail down if you don't know where to look, but if you go looking in one of the highest buildings there, you should have no problem finding him. Do me a favor, though. Don't go shouting to all of Kalimdor that he's there and what his business is. It'd be bad for both of us. He'll give us more than a fair price for the Tablet of Jinyal. I'm not sure why, but you should have seen how excited he was to hear about its whereabouts. Andron Gan is my next contact. He usually holds himself up in the Undercity, right near the Apothecarium. He was a little more loose-lipped when it came to speaking about what he wanted the tablet for. Apparently some of the mages of Undercity are looking to study some of the arcane spells the highborne used. They think this tablet will help them. Markry was adept at summoning creatures, especially elementals. Take the tablet of Markry and return to me for your part of the reward. This final tablet goes to someone very dangerous, adventurer. Heed me when I tell you that I trust this person far less than anyone else I've asked you to meet with. Archmage Xylem has a tower up in the hills overlooking Azshara. He's human, but he acts like no human I've met or killed. He exudes power, and I dare not ask him what he plans on doing with the tablet. He came to me, but told me that his bodyguard Sanath would help me get to the tower when I was ready to meet him. Look north for Sanath.
Greetings.
Hey there. Greetings, sir. I am Master Xylem's apprentice, Nyril. If you have any concerns, please feel free to bring them up with the Master. I will be here to serve you when you're ready to return down to the base of the mountain. Need help? The Tablet of Saelheim. How long I've longed to study it. Thank you, adventurer. You may tell Jediga that she has done well. This will definitely be worth the payment she asked for. What is it? Oh yes, your payment. Of course. Take this and be off with you. I'm sure Jediga is awaiting oh so patiently for your return.
Good day to you.
I will return you to Sanat's camp now. Do not mind his bad manners. He is rude to everyone save for the master. Perhaps he shall learn his lesson one day.
Nukta, go with honor.
No problems? None at all? Well, that's something to be said. I expected him to show some sort of reluctance, or to at least betray our deal. Maybe he can be trusted after all. Well, no need to dwell on it that much. Here's your share. Thank you for your help.
Strength.
Too far away. Isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Yet. I can't. Not ready yet.
What do you need? Strength.
Ruh! Incredible! You've done it! Belgrum will be pleased. Finally, the spirits of dozens of our warriors can be at peace. Thank you, adventurer.
Return to Belgrom in Orgrimmar. He will want to see her head for himself. We'll return there shortly. Ah, this is indeed a good day. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
I give you warm greetings, adventurer, as does the Shattered Hand. Do not look so surprised, adventurer. There be shadows even on the highest perches of Orgrimmar. Something must hide there. The Shattered Hand take that role willingly. Thrall, even in his good heart, acknowledged that the hand be necessary to ensure orc and troll safety. But you not here to talk about my business. You here for something else.
Spirits be with you, man.
Jedika be sending her package all the way from Azshara. Good. I be waiting on this. Jedika, now that be a fine woman. Deadly, too. What could be better? Look at this. The tablet be in perfect condition. You make a good messenger, adventurer.
Take this letter to Jedika. Let her know that our deal has been beneficial and I be pleased with her work. You tell her she come back to Orgrimmar fast, and Jesrimon make sure he take good care of her. Tell her that, and maybe in the future, I have need of your services again, adventurer.
Maybe there be something you can do for the hand now that me think about it. Yes, Jesrimon could use your help for sure. In Ungoro Crater, there be raptors with deadly claws. Some of those raptors sometimes have white claws instead of ones black like death. The hand have clients that like weapons crafted from these claws. Bring me many of those white claws and me pay you good coin. Do it fast enough and maybe me help you in other ways.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Blood and thunder.
Look at you now, pathetic woman. I spit on your remains. Thank you, adventurer. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is indeed a great day. I would give you a kingdom if it were in my power, but perhaps you will settle for this. Ha ha ha! Stupid blood elf, look at you now. In a burlap sack and missing your body. You should never have betrayed Belgrom.
Dabu.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles. Excuse me, adventurer, but I'd like just a moment of your time if possible. The Cenarian Circle in Thunderbluff is most interested in seasoned adventurers such as yourself to lend them aid in a vital research project. While I do not know the specifics, I can inform you that none other than Hamel Runa Totem is spearheading this research. Please, if you are interested, speak with him directly on the Elder Rise within Thunderbluff proper.
I'm listening. Watch your back.
Here, take this to Jadiga. Good luck to you.
Farewell.
It is good to see you again, Dr. Adventurer. I have been following your progress, and I dare say that it is time you learned some of the more advanced bandaging techniques. Return to me from time to time as your skill advances, and I shall teach you all that I know.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Dabu. It's hard to imagine that so much death and despair could be confined to such a small area. Yet beyond the swamp is a land plagued by chaos and destruction. Watch your step, adventurer. The blasted lands are the final resting place to far greater beings than you.
So you have come to alleviate my pain. I wish you could simply strike me down, but it is not that simple.
You are an adventurer, no doubt. I would ask an honorable task of you, but I must test your strength. It is said that Rexxar would measure the sharpness of his blades by killing a hellboar with a single swift strike. Now I will measure your strength by killing them.
Hear my story, person.
Thrall's grasp, they called us. 20 of Thrall's most accomplished and honored soldiers. I had ordered the regiment to build an encampment here on the border of the Blasted Lands, while we waited for our orders to arrive from Orgrimmar. Weeks passed without word from the war chief. The men grew restless. It was a judgment call, adventurer. I was young and ambitious, afraid of nothing. The battalion would set forth into the Blasted Lands under my command. A decision I would later regret. Regret. It is all I have now. One bad decision resulting in several horrible outcomes. If only I had waited for those orders. Maybe they would have detailed the horrors that awaited us in those cursed lands. Maybe they were to redirect us to another detail. Ultimately, it was my fault. All of it was my fault. As a spirit, I am powerless. Assist me. Allow me to regain my honor. Regret. It is all I have now. One bad decision resulting in several horrible outcomes.
If only I had waited for those orders. Maybe they would have detailed the horrors that awaited us in those cursed lands. Maybe they were to redirect us to another detail. Ultimately, it was my fault. All of it was my fault. So here I stand, awaiting orders. I must know. I must have those orders. Dispatch Commander Roog resides in Stonard. Find him and find out what became of the orders.
I am honored. Good luck, friend. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend. Be careful. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend.
What brings you here? I am listening. Hello. What brings you here?
out of range. Not ready yet. Isn't ready yet.
away.
Hello. I am listening. What brings you here? I'm listening. Hello. What brings you here?
Hello. Be careful. Till next we meet. Be careful. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend. Be careful. Till next we meet. Be careful.
I need no proof to know what you have done, adventurer. I can see the determination etched in your expression.
The continued presence of the Shadow Sworn in the blasted lands bring great pain to me. Their dark rituals and spells cause agony unlike any I felt while alive. Through you I can deliver my own message of pain. Go forth and deliver my wrath.
Thrall's grasp. The story is still fresh in my mind. Terrible thing that happened to that regiment. The Horde lost some of its best soldiers when that battalion was destroyed.
The orders? What could you possibly want with the orders? What are you implying, adventurer? Of course I relayed those orders. The soldiers I sent the orders with were ambushed and brutally beaten by Murlocs. Only one survived, if you can call that surviving. He can hardly speak, cannot walk, and must be fed through a tube. If you want to know what happened to those orders, speak with Bengor. I'm sure he is around here somewhere. And, adventurer, be mindful of what you stick your nose into. It may get bitten off.
Swamp Tal, Talker.
Orders were given by the dispatch commander. We took orders on way to blasted lands. Ambushed. Murlocs. Many Murlocs. One named Swamp Talker. Took orders from my hands as spear thrust into my skull. East. Cave.
It is worse than I imagined. 19 of my men could have been spared from the agony which they faced. If only I had not acted so irrationally. You must help them, adventurer. I am powerless to act. Before we may continue, you must hear my story. My captors were cruel beyond measure, adventurer. They would alternate between Lieutenant Kirith and I, torturing one while the other watched. During a lull in the activity of an especially brutal day, Kirith told me what had happened to my men, and a plan he had been formulating to free them from their masters. They suffered a fate far worse than death, or even the pain Kirith and I endured. Neither you nor I could possibly imagine the pain an individual suffers when their soul is ripped from their body. They are not dead, and by no means are they alive. Instead, they walk the land, servants of those that bind them to this world. Lord Razilik, demonic overlord of these lands, enslaved them all. 9 he took for his own, placing stones of binding near the dark portal. The remaining 9 were divided up between his subordinates. Neither you nor I could possibly imagine the pain an individual suffers when their soul is ripped from their body. They are not dead, and by no means are they alive. Instead, they walk the land, servants of those that bind them to this world. Lord Razilik, demonic overlord of these lands, enslaved them all. 9 he took for his own, placing stones of binding near the dark portal. The remaining 9 were divided up between his subordinates. Neither you nor I could possibly imagine the pain an individual suffers when their soul is ripped from their body. They are not dead, and by no means are they alive. Instead, they walk the land, servants of those that bind them to this world. Lord Razilik, demonic overlord of these lands, enslaved them all. 9 he took for his own, placing stones of binding near the dark portal. The remaining 9 were divided up between his subordinates. My captors were cruel beyond measure, adventurer. They would alternate between Lieutenant Kirith and I, torturing one while the other watched. During a lull in the activity of an especially brutal day, Kirith told me what had happened to my men, and a plan he had been formulating to free them from their masters. They suffered a fate far worse than death, or even the pain Kirith and I endured.
The time to act is now, adventurer.
It will take more than you alone to overcome the forces of Razalaik and his subordinates. Gather a suitable group of adventurers and free my men of their eternal torture. 18 stones you must shatter. Fight hard and die with honor, adventurer.
yet. Need more rage. Not ready yet. Appreciated.
Already you have subdued my pain and honored me. Thank you, adventurer.
Can I help you? Have a good one. Let's try this. I can't believe it. This stuff is terrible. That's great. Well, I guess Stoli can keep the money he owes me. He's true to his word about Steamweedle bilge rum. That stuff is as thick as gravel and burns like lava. My list is shortening, but there are still people.
It is good to see you again, Dr. Adventure. I have been following your progress, and I dare say that it is time you learned some of the more advanced bandaging techniques. Return to me from time to time as your skill advances, and I shall teach you all that I know.
Be careful what you search for, stranger.
Ah, at long last, the tablet of Bethamara. I was wondering if my partnership with Jediga had failed or if the poor orc had found her death in Azshara. I'm glad she was successful. Bethamara was one of the Highborne's most influential alchemists. The wizard alone was said to have mastered transmuting metals, among other things. Take this note to Jediga. Tell her the payment will be here for her when she returns. And tell her I am pleased with her work. Go swiftly, adventurer. Tell your master I will be awaiting her here. Take this refined and pure...
What? The Earth keeps many secrets, adventurer. It is our duty to ensure that those that must remain a secret for the good of all stays as such. Greetings, adventurer. I am glad you are interested in assisting our research. There is much to do, and I would be doing you a disservice if I informed you that the work this entails is not dangerous. Hopefully, this will not scare you off. But from the looks of you, I take it that danger is something that you have dealt with before. The soil of Ungoro Crater is reportedly enriched with potent magical qualities. The Cenarian Circle wants to study this soil in large quantities. Go into the wilds of Ungoro and acquire enough of it for our continued research. The rich soil will stick out in piles from time to time, and some of the beasts might have usable samples on their being. Take them all outside to Gaiden. Just look for the piles of dirt and the Tauren barking orders. He means well. Just don't get him riled up, though.
Greetings. Strength. Ah, good. She was much more reasonable than I expected. At least towards you. I half expected her to have you punished for my insolence in sending someone in my place. She must really want that tablet. Interesting. Something to ponder another time.
Go forth to victory.
I can see he was more than pleased by the looks of his note. A little too pleased. Perhaps someday I'll take time to make sure he knows how much I appreciate his advances also. Well, at least there's one reason to look forward to spending more time in Azshara. Here's your share of our payment.
Go with honor.
Perfect. Wait a minute. What'd you tell him when you delivered the tablet, adventurer? He overpaid us way too much. Not that I'm complaining. Did you tell him the deal changed? Or was he drunk again? Doesn't matter. Here, take an extra share also.
What's up? That's the stuff, adventurer. It looks so good. I might just... Gotcha. Here's the violet powder, adventurer.
Ah, potential customer. Yes, I gathered that Zilzabin sent you to me. Your experience in fighting these beasties is priceless. No one to my knowledge has ever dealt with their kind before. As for Zil's idea that Ungoro Crater is their heart, perhaps it is. Ungoro is a mysterious and dangerous jungle to the west of here. Perhaps it is also one step closer to figuring out what the Silithid are all about. My research revealed to me that the Silithid are like bees. Destroy the queen of the hive, and the rest of should be thrown into disarray. I'll brew a lure that we'll use to bring out the queen. Once summoned, you'll take her down. First, though, we need some reagents. We don't want you bungling into the jungle unprepared. Go west to find the Silithid hive in Ungoro Crater and obtain a scent gland from one of the bugs. I'll also need some samples of the native Ungoro soil.
Here's the violet powder, adventurer. Take it to Marin and tell him he owes me a favor.
Talk to me! Hurry back!
Violet powder, eh? Let's give it a try. It sure couldn't make it any worse, that's for sure. Now, to mix this powder in with the dew, come back and talk to me in a minute, after I perfected the fabulous Noggin Fogger elixir.
Hurry back! Glad I could help! What's up?
Drink this! It's absolutely wonderful. I knew I had it in me. Oh, thanks again, adventurer, for your help. But please, stand a little to the side, will you? You're blocking my business. I'm going to make millions on the fabulous Noggin Fogger elixir. Millions, what's that? Sprinkle says I owe her a favor? Oh, that's Sprinkle, such a kidder.